Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GNCA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Pretty eventful day to day, not only from the price action perspective, but you can see down here volume well above average. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. And the chart is looking kind of sketchy, and it's one of those where if you're confused, I totally get it. Because yeah, the price made a huge move, but then it had a really big pullback. But it's not like it was a total crash, but it was still a really big pullback. So I totally understand, is this chart bullish or bearish going forward? And in my mind, there's a pretty straightforward way to kind of keep an eye on this. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, there we go. And that level is right down here around, let's just call it $5 to make it easier to remember. So why is 5 important? Well, I'm not saying this is what's going to occur, but let's say that the price goes down to 5. So it comes down here and then just continues on down. Well, at that point in time, from a very literal perspective, the price would literally be right back inside of that range that it just broke out of. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of true power. So that would be totally bearish. On the flip side, though, the price could very well come down here still. So it gets down to $5. However, in this situation, behaves like this and then starts to work its way back upwards. Now, what would you have in this set of circumstances? Well, you'd have lows right there. You'd have these lows down there. If you envision those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And that's what a bullish move would truly do. So in many ways, kind of going forward, $5 is kind of like the dictionary, meaning it's helping us define the words. Is the price going quote unquote back to where it was, that being associated with bearishness, or is the price quote unquote making progress, that associated with bullishness? So a lot of eyeballs going to be on that $5 mark next week. So we'll see if the price can hold above it or not. Preferably speaking, if the price can just continue to maintain up above the 550 mark where it is right now, that would be best case. But if it doesn't, there is still an opportunity for the price to chip away and build an overall higher low. So let's see if the price can stay up above the $5 mark or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.